am from the R&B group XSCAPE. A lot of y'all might know me from being in a Just Keep Going.
And I want to start off by interviewing you about the Favorite Son film that's out now on BET. And I want to ask you, like, what made you want to be in the film? Like, what made you just say, oh, I just need to be in it?
Well, I auditioned for a part that I did not get, okay? I auditioned for it, I did not get it. And then my agent called and like, hey, they wrote you in. So I was like, oh, cool. I was all excited until I got the script.
Wow.
And then when I got the script, I was like, she's sleeping with the pastor. Wait a minute. I was like, I don't know if I want my kids to see me in this role.
Right.
I thought maybe they wrote me in as a fire director or in the kitchen or something. Girl, they wrote me in as the side piece, the church.
I can't. Like, what? I wanted to ask you follow up by that. Like, what can we expect from the people that didn't watch it yet? Like, what can we expect from the outcome?
You want me to keep it real? Want me to keep it 100, or you want me to tell you what they want me to say? No, just play.
Just keep it real, whatever you want us to know.
It's a really good movie, and it's almost like a modern day Cain and Abel. You know, like one brother jealous of the other type brother. And, you know, in family, sometimes you have that. And it's sad. And sometimes family members are competitive instead of cheering you on. So that movie talks about that. But it shows the favoritism that the father has with the favorite son. So, you know, it just takes you through like different little situations, how he deal with certain things. One wanting the limelight, one not wanting the limelight. And you have this a faithful wife that's doing everything she can, but not enough, because if she was, then Dolores, who I play, in the movie. So
and so we're gonna take it back to VERZUZ, the battle that we had on Mother's Day weekend. So I want to know, like, what was your experience by going against SWV?
First of all, let me say that I love music, SWV. I love SWV. Grew up, we were all out, like they came out like a year before we did. And I was just absolutely a fan. So to be able, fast forward 20 something years later, to be on the same stage as those beautiful, talented women, it is definitely a blessing. It is definitely a blessing. We had so much fun. And then a lot of people don't know, like me and Lily from SOV, we like this. Like that's
I was like,
that's my boo.
Yes.
I love all of them. We all cool. Just me and Lily. I always say that Lily is to SWV is to what I am to XSCAPE. We the live wire. We the ones that they have to tame. We the ones that have to put the muzzle over the mouth. Like, you can't say that. Don't say that. So we are those, but we got the biggest heart. Like she and I, not saying that the other girls don't, but she and I, for us to be, you know, the rah ones, we have moms, and we're great moms. And we're both moms. So
yes, I love it.
VERZUZ, okay. So I have my own catering company called Tamika Scott Southern Catering, which I do have my own seasonings.
I seen.
Yes, Southern use, because I'm bringing the South. I'm gonna put the taste of the South in your mouth.
Yes.
So my company actually catered VERZUZ. So I was, for SWV and for my group escape. When I tell you picky, how picky those girls are, when I say picky, it's with a capital P. One person wanted lobster. One person wanted crab legs. One person wanted vegan. One person wanted smothered chicken with gravy. Ooh. But hey, I did it, and it was a success. So I'm very excited about my Tamika Scott Southern Views season and my Tamika Scott catering.
Yes. And can I come and grab a bite to eat?
Girl, come on, girl. You know I like to eat.
Yes.
Look, I didn't cook today because I've been working all day. So unfortunately, my family has to eat out today. But I will make up for it tomorrow. But I try to cook every day.
What's your favorite dish that you like to cook?
Everything. Like I'm a grill girl. I feel like grilled food is the best. So I grill everything from my salmon to my chicken to my steak to a turkey. I can smoke a turkey to a roast. You can do everything. My vegetables, my corn, my asparagus, like you name it. Broccolini. If you can make it in the stove, I can make it on the grill, and I can make it 100 times better.
Can you invite me over to get some food? I'm for real, because I'm just like, Sam, when you said salmon, you got me.
Yes, I'm very family oriented. Like family is everything. I'm Southern. So
me too.
Family is everything. And I love being together with my family, my friends, this whole pandemic. Like one of my best friends is Trina Braxton from the Braxton Family Value. And she lives 3 houses down from me, okay? So we quarantined the whole time the pandemic started. So we were together every day, and I was cooking every day, and me and her gained weight every day. So now we're walking 6 miles trying to get all that weight off this pandemic.
Yeah. It's a work. Piece of work.
Let me tell you.
And so we're gonna go back to the favorite son. Like, I know the 2 sons that were on the film. I want to know what was your favorite out of the 2 that you can say that, like, outside of your character, what can you say? Who's your favorite is one?
Well, they're both sweethearts. They're both multi-talented, great actors, great musically. And they're gentlemen. So both of them are my favorite. Like working with both of them were like amazing. And just the energy on the set. Everybody was nice every day. Everybody was like, hey, how you doing? Like, it was just like a big family on set.
Yeah.
And Swirl Films is who produced it. I just love them. They made the environment so friendly, so family that, you forgot you were working.
Right. And that's the good part. That's the fun part, really, out of the whole thing, where you don't have to come into work. You just really, it's like home, basically, in a way. Yeah. Exactly. And so I wanted to know, like, how do you balance between, as far as life, love, faith, and religion? Like, what is your common ground? Like, how do you find the balance between all of them? Because really, in
the first order, this is definitely in the order. Mm-hmm. The first order is God. When you put God first, everything else falls in place. Right. So definitely, like I pray every day. My husband, he be laughing at me because when I take my showers every morning or at night, that's my prayer time. I love to pray in the shower. So my husband like, you gonna be in there for 2 hours? I'm like, no, by the time I get out there, my skin be all wrinkled up. That's the only time when I really have that quiet time, when the kids not knocking on the door, when the dogs are not barking, when the phone is not ringing. Like, that is my time. Yeah. So I like to do a lot of meditation when I'm there. So definitely first is my relationship with God, which gives me time to have a relationship with my husband. My husband and I, we work together. So we're together 365 days a week, which is like my best friend.
Yes.
So, and then from there, my kids, I spend time with my kids a lot, and I have glam babies now. I have 2 glam babies and 1 on the way. So I make time for family time. I have to make time for family. So everything, the order is divine when it's placed right.
Right. And so my last question in regards of it is like, what are we gonna expect this year from you? I know with your business, but I'm like, anything else that we don't know about?
Well, new music, definitely.
Yes.
Me and my girls at XSCAPE have been talking about touring.
Yes.
So, shh, don't tell them I told you.
Okay.
Right. You didn't get it from me.
Okay.
So we've been meeting about a few things. So you believe me, you'll see a lot of us. Like I said, my seasonings, get you a closer look. Bam.
Yeah.
Southern Fuse. I have all the fuses you need, from seafood to I have a sweetener that you can use in your coffee or your tea or your pancakes or your waffles. I have purpose. I have poultry, barbecue, Cajun, and beef. And it's vegan friendly and it is delish. So I am doing a lot of just making sure that these get out. Because when I launched the 28th of April, sold out in 2 days. Wow. And I was, gosh, I sold out and I had a whole bunch of orders. So I had to learn about inventory real quick.
Yeah.
So now we're back in stock and every day we're just getting it out. So
where can they find your seasoning at?
Southernfuse.com.
Yes.
And I'm working on a cookbook So you can go to southernfuse.com and pre-order your cookbook today. And the first, I forgot how many, the first ones who, the first 100, I think,